Hello everybody and welcome to my Pokémon Sapphire Nuzlocke challenge. So, if you're not familiar with a Nuzlocke challenge, pretty much what it is it's a challenge that is supposed to make Pokemon more difficult. So we're going to be playing with the basic rules as well as a couple rules that I've added. So here are the rules. Every single time a Pokemon faints, it has to be released. Only catch the first Pokemon you see in an area and no other Pokemon. You have to nickname everyone. You have to choose a starter based on the starting number of your trainer ID. So if we have 1 to 3, I have to pick a grass type. If it's 4 to 6, I have to pick a fire type. And if it's 7 to 9, I have to pick a water. If it's a 0, I get to choose. Only heal with Pokemon Centers. No legendaries except you have to defeat them. And gyms are checkpoints. So if you die after a gym, well, if you wipe out, then, like, if you lose every battle, and then, you know, all your Pokemon are gone, you can go back to a gym. So since I'm going to play with an emulator, which, like, automatically saves as I go, I'm going to, in-game, save after every gym. And then if I die, what I'll do is I will just reset the emulator, and then go back to my last actual save point. So, press start. Internal battery has run dry. Nice. Hate it when my internal battery run dries. Clock-based events will no longer occur. That doesn't matter. So, new game. So I just have to go through all this. Did it freeze? Oh, it's inactive. Sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Birch. Everyone calls me Pokemon Professor. I call it Pokemon. This is fun. I always hate these intros. Like, I like them, but I hate them. Alright, what's my name? So, new name. I did not pay attention to that at all, to be honest. Okay, that didn't work. We'll put in, whoops. Toxobot fit. I mean, I know I can just count, but it's too hard. T O. Wait, no, why am I doing lowercase? I'm playing the same as uppercase letters. That's one thing that I don't really like too much about, like, the old Pokemon games. Like, everyone has an uppercase letter. Like, the whole name is just uppercase letters, so it's like everyone's yelling at you. Oh, well fit. Okay. Toxobot. Okay. Or not, that did nothing. Or did it do something? It's just not doing anything. Wonderful. There we go. Okay. Your Toxobot, who's moving to my hometown of Littleroot. I get it now. Am I ready? I don't know. That's a good question. Thanks, Pokémon517. I did not notice the chat, to be honest, but I do have the chat up in another computer next to me. I just did not look at it. Oops. I'll walk out of here. Here's the mom. Honestly, this is the best house I've ever seen. I get my own room. No, I haven't really played Ruby that much. Like, Sapphire, I played, like, a lot. I beat it at least twice, maybe 3 times. I have not played Emerald at all, although I heard this is the best out of the 3, but... Oops. Oh, that is not good. I just messed up my controls. Okay. So the control scheme that I actually put in, I guess just, like, the emulator just completely ignored me. So we're going to exit this, and I'm going to try to set this clock. I don't really care about the time. So, what should we put in here? Time, it's 5:44. So this is 5. I'm just gonna say 5:44. There we go. Good enough. Everything's on my desk, right? Perfect. Oh, great. Well, I'm having some technical issues right now, as you can tell. It's not the best, but probably should have made sure my controls were actually not ignored. And I just opened up the notebook again. Nice. I should probably just stop button mashing. So, now that I've read all the adventure rules 3 times, let's leave. Now, I think, yeah, this is when your dad's on TV, right? Yep. So for those of you just tuning in, I'm doing streams on YouTube, Mixer, and Twitch. Every single time a Pokemon faints, it's going to be released. I'm only going to catch Pokemon seen in the area. I'm going to choose my starter Pokemon based on the starting number of my trainer ID, which I'm actually going to check right now. So that's 1. So we have to pick the grass type, which is... Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot. Trico. So we're going to be picking Trico, and just get out of here. Alright, so we're going to be picking Trico as my starter. And the other rules, we have to nickname every Pokemon. We're going to only heal with Pokemon Centers. We're not going to use any legendaries except we have to defeat all of them, and gyms are going to be checkpoints. So where are we going now? I have to go to Birch's house, right? It's not going to be there, but I think I have to go anyway. Yeah, it's not going to be there. Do I have to talk to this guy? I haven't actually played this in a somewhat long time, so I don't exactly remember how to do everything or what I have to do. Can we just walk around the street? I think we're mixing this up with Fire Red, which is actually what I was originally going to play. I only did this one because this kid's going to jump out. Yeah, I only did Sapphire because at first Fire Red just wasn't going to work at all. It just was all white, which obviously is not that good for, playing a game. It's not safe if I don't have any Pokemon. I've always wondered why, if it's so... So this guy is just not going to go. I've always wondered why it's like so dangerous to go in wild grass, especially when it's all over the place. Like, the regional government just doesn't do anything about the roads. Alright, that's what I had to do. Okay. My favorite Pokemon. That's a tough question. Probably, there's a lot of them I really like. This is my first time actually playing Pokemon, at least in a couple months. So I don't really, like, have one just on my mind right now. The last time I played, I was playing, I think, Ultra Sun. I chose Litten as my starter. Did I choose Litten? I think I chose Litten. I'd have to check. But probably my favorite, and I'm not just going to say Pikachu like everyone else would. But, yeah. I just don't really have that much of a favorite. There's some that I really like, though. And, of course, I'm not going to be able to go back on that route. But, yeah, I'm just rambling on at this point. So I'm just going to say I like all Pokemon equally. Probably should have paid attention to what people were saying, you know, in this house over here, instead of just completely not paying attention. So we have to go in here, to talk to her again. Oh no, I have to go upstairs, that's what I got to do. Now I remember. I remember what I'm doing now. Fully restored, items ready. Gotta go help Dad catch some Pokemon, right? I get it. Now, this is when Professor Birch is getting attacked by the Pokemon version of Raccoon. Ditto, I like to catch. Like, if you have a Ditto, it's good, but if you're versing a Ditto, it's torture. But even trying to catch one, too, because it's only in, like, every region. If it's available in that region, it's only in, like, one spot. But it's good for if you have something like a starter and you want another one, so you toss them both in the daycare. That's another thing, too, by the way, for the Nuzlocke rules. I'm not going to be using the daycare. I never use it anyway, but I'm not going to be using it this time. I've actually not tried to catch a Mew in Gen 1, but that's definitely something that I'd like to do on a stream, if I do a Gen 1 stream. And then for the Nuzlocke rules, we have to pick Trico, since my trainer ID started with a 1. So Trico will be my starter. I think this is actually the start of the last playthrough that I did. So, oh, he's not chasing by the Zigzagoon. That must have been like Emerald or something. What should Trico do? I'm going to just pound. It'd be pretty embarrassing if during this Nuzlocke challenge I just died right here at the release of my starter. Welcome, HJ Hicks. Welcome to the stream. We just teleported to the Pokemon Lab. I love that high technology Pokemon world. Oh, I just got a free Trico, yes. So now, just like the rules say, we have to rename it. So, I'm terrible at nicknames. Whenever I play Pokemon, I never use any nicknames, so we're going to have to think of something. I'm probably going to pick the worst nickname ever, but Yeah, let's get super attached to this one. So my real name is Matt, so we're just going to do Matt Jr. Perfect. Now, I think, too, that I am also going to become a darn good trainer. I have to go see May. And she's on 103, I think. This guy doesn't want to battle, right? Let's see what he has to say. Taken to a Pokemon Center. He's one in Oldale Town. Oh, first battle. So, because I don't have any Pokeballs, I can't follow the rule where I actually have to catch the first Pokemon I meet in every area. So, we do have to fight it, though. I pretty much never use the stat moves like Leer and Growl and stuff like that. Like, even when I'm just playing, I kind of always just use attack moves. Probably not the best strategy, but it works. At least for me, it does. Alright, here's the first Pokemon Center. So we might as well heal up. Dogo. I don't think I've ever used that move. Alright, Route 103. So, I still don't have any Pokeballs. But did I actually get Pokeballs? I might have just got them and skipped through it. Alright, no I didn't. Okay, that's what I thought. Now, on Bulbapedia, it lists the Nuzlocke rules, and it says that if you lose the first battle, like if you lose before you have any Pokeballs and before you have any other Pokemon, the rules don't necessarily apply. So, which is good because I think one playthrough I did. I think one playthrough I did, I actually did lose to my rival, like, immediately. Alright, here's May. Pokemon Trainer May would like to battle Torchic. So luckily, I don't think there's any actual Fire-type moves that Torchic knows this early. Absorb isn't going to do anything. So we'll just keep using Pound again. I was not expecting a crit. Okay. So we'll use Absorb just to heal a little bit. That was useless, so I probably will not use that again. I'm going to lose my first battle in a Nuzlocke challenge against my rival with only one Pokemon. That is skills right there. And it's over. Okay, so this is not something that I was expecting. So, since I only had one Pokemon, and I'm going to use Bulbapedia's rules real quick instead of my own. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. It doesn't really count since it was the first battle. I am shocked that that actually happened, though. That is not something that I thought would happen. So I'm not going to repeat that mistake, actually. I'm going to go on Route 10... Alright, I can't go past that guy because he has to look for his footprints or whatever. So I'm going to actually do a little bit of training. I do have to cut the stream out in a couple minutes, though, but I will be back later on tonight. Yeah. There's Matt Jr., the amazing Pokemon champ. Definitely can defeat a Torchic. Yeah, those are the rules I'm going by. So pretty much the Nuzlocke is just going to start after I get Pokeballs, which I think is after I defeat May, because I don't have the Pokédex yet. Because I know you get Pokeballs and the Pokédex at the same time. Nicknames for an electric poison Latias. I don't know. Yeah, when it comes to nicknames, I just never use them. So like this, the hardest part of the Nuzlocke for me is thinking of nicknames for like every single Pokemon I get. That's why I have Matt Jr. here. I wonder if there's like a Pokemon nickname generator. That would actually be kind of interesting. There's actually a couple of them. Maybe I'll use one of those. So I think after this battle, I'm going to level up to level 7, and I think that would be a good time to... Actually, no, we'll go fight May one more time. Then after that, I'm going to have to cut the stream out for about an hour, because I'm going to go get something for dinner. And a Conto, it's not bad. That'd actually be a pretty good, like, ironic name for, like, if I had to catch a Wurmple. Probably stop using the Absorb because it's not doing anything. But it does feel like 1 HP. Master Ball. Well, that's another rule that I'm going to be using in the Nuzlocke too. So I'm not going to be using any Master Balls at all. That was also in like the Bulbapedia that I went in. Because honestly, like I've watched Nuzlocks a little bit before. I think I watched Peanut Butter Gamers like once or twice. And by once or twice, I'm talking about like individual episode once or twice. But, so I definitely had to check. But I remembered some of the rules, like the nickname thing and the Pokemon dying instead of fainting thing. So I did have to check Bulbapedia for the rules again. But, oh, level 7. So now it's time to go battle May. Hopefully without losing this time. Yeah, that rule I just saw on the Bulbapedia. Like, usually only get one Master Ball a game anyway. Plus, if you had a Master Ball and you went on to the next route and then you ran into, like, a Zigzagoon or something like that, you'd have to waste it on it. So it's better just to not deal with it at all. Well, that's actually an interesting rule. I might add that to mine. I think even in like the newer, and like I don't remember exactly, but I think in the newer Pokemon games, like Sun and Moon and later, or maybe X and Y and later, poison, you can't die from poison outside of battle. And I could be wrong, but I think that's actually what it is in the new one. Like, the newest one I have Ultra Moon and Sun. I haven't really played Sun. I played Ultra Moon like a lot though. Yeah, actually, I am gonna add that poison thing. Oh, Gen 5, that's earlier than I thought. Okay, so, attempt number 2, I finally defeated May. So, oh, that's actually interesting. Soul Silver is probably one of my favorite games, too. Because, like, I think it's such a great remake of the original Silver. And there's just so many, like, extra stuff in it that's just so great. Plus it's Gen 4. Gen 4 is amazing. So now that I finally defeated May, I'm going to cut the stream out in a second. And I will be back probably around, I want to say maybe 7:30 or 8ish. So thanks for everyone for watching, and I will be back then.